don't even expect anybody to be on here, but I do definitely need watch hours. I need everything. YouTube is saying I'm going right down the drain, so with my stuff. So there's two reasons for this. I woke up this morning doing my routine. Yes, I woke up late. I woke up literally 10 minutes ago, and I pulled this fabric out because I woke up, and I woke up like this. Oh my God, forgot. So long story short, I can't say why I'm making this, but I have to gift this to someone in a building, a child in a building. And last night I thought I was going to come home and whip one up, and I didn't. Why? So this is why I need an emergency quilt, quick and fast, by the time I go to work. And I'm not going to have time to long arm because I'll wake up the whole house. I have tops that I could, kind of get away with, and I also need a warm blanket. So I'm pulling out my fabrics, my flannel scraps, and I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of talking, but you guys can talk, and when I glance up, I will absolutely talk with you. But right now, you're going to watch me freak out and make a flannel quick quilt. I'm basing it on this quilt that I made many years ago. It's just basic squares, and this way, hopefully, I can get it done by 8 o'clock, get it in the washing machine, and out the door by 9. Oh, well. Wake up the house. Yes, Pat. Yes, Pat. So it's all right. So it gives me a good excuse. I don't have anything that's flannel, and it would be helpful if this was flannel. So we're going to go with flannel and make this. I'm going to make this really easy. I've got a couple of colors. I've got this going on. I don't have many choices in flannel, but we're just going to go with it right here. We have this, and we have this, and we have this. Yes, well, that's what we're doing. We're making a rag quilt on the fly. So, Brian, this is a quilting channel. You can come and hang out with us. All I ask is that be respectful of my people on here. And if you're a quilter, Brian, get out some fabric and start sewing with us all. So I also need watch hours. I also need more subscribers. When I left for my medical leave, I think it took a hit on my channel, but it's okay. So I'm making this easy. I'm making this up as I go. So this is an 8.5-inch ruler by 24. So we're going to use this. And just to make it easy for myself. So these blocks are going to be 8.5. And I think this one is 8.5 by 9. But just to make things super easy, I think, no, it has to be long. Yeah, I'm going to have to make it, let's make it 8.5 by, yeah, let's make this big. Let's make this 8.5 by 10. We're going to go 8.5 by 10. So as you can see, I'm going to put this down here so you could see I have 8.5. And I think I could get, yes, I can get 4 blocks out of one width of fabric. And we're going to go here. And I was gifted a new Olfa. Is that pretty? It's so pretty. And we're going to come here. I have, again, no idea what this is going to turn out, but we're going to make it happen. We are going to make someone's day and child extremely happy. So I have 4 there. Then I have, let's see, what else do I have? What can I throw in here for interest? I have this. We'll go with this. And, oops, didn't have a hold of that. We'll just, I'll have this for scrap for another thing. I'm dropping my stuff here. Okay. Sorry, I should have background music being that I'm doing this. I don't even know if that's allowed or not. So we have this here. And we have one more. I can get another one. So I'm trying to maximize what I have in the width of fabric. Well, here, let me do this and turn this around. There. Honestly, I was so tired yesterday in any case that I don't think I could have functioned anyway after school. How are you feeling, Pat? All right. All right, so I have some of this fabric. And let's see. Hopefully, I have to put that. All right, so I'm going to come in here and probably be a little wasteful by cutting this off, but it needs to get done. I'm normally a little bit careful, but we're on a time crunch here. All right, I'm going to awkwardly cut this. And another piece here. So I am thinking, since these are 10 inches down, I can get away with 4, probably 5, right? Because if it's 10 inches, so it should probably be 5. Maybe 5 by 5. Because remember, these are rectangles, not squares. Oops, that was not good. So yeah, so I came on here. I could have done this and not been on a live and probably have not been distracted to do this. But again, need some watch hours. And I thought, well, this is the perfect time to do a rag quilt with all of y'all. All right, so now we have that. I have this piece here. Let's see if this measures 10. And it does. Let's see. Again, these are scraps that I have, and it does measure 10. So we're good. So we have 4 of the other 2, and then we have here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. We're getting there. Let's see, what else do we have? We have this. We can use this. And this is, what in the world is this? Oh, here's a piece. So we have this piece, and this is closed. Yep. It's a new rotary cutter, so. And this is the selvage edge. I don't know what this is, what I had this in, but let me turn on my iron. But while I'm doing this, let's count. Let's count, see how many I need. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see. It's about the same. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's how many blocks I need, 6 by 7. I just need to iron that little crease. So I'm going to miss this one. We have forged a little close friendship. You know, I was a safe person, put it that way, or the person that they felt comfortable to go to. And so I want to make sure she always comes to see my quilts all the years. And I want to make sure she has something to remember me by. So here we are. I'm going to do, let's do 2 of these. Why not? If I cut too many squares, it'll be for a future quilt. This is an extra. Open this up. What's good about Alive is that even if none of you all are on here now, you may be on here later on. I have to go iron this. But you're seeing me talk to myself in all my glory, so I guess it doesn't really matter that I'm on a live, because I'm going to talk through this whether I'm on live or not. All right, so, and over here, if you can see, I have a pile of batting scraps, but first I'm going to cut this all up. We're going to design it on the design wall, and then I'm going to cut up my scraps. So here we are. Nothing needs to be awfully precise. Again, I think I have these 2 end pieces that are, yes, over 10 inches, so I'll get an extra block. I'm liking this measurement. I've made rag quilts, a lot of rag quilts. I've done it in all different sizes, depending on the scraps, depending on what I'm doing. And this is actually so far using a better amount for the width of fabric. All right, so I have these. And so, okay, let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to put these in packs of 10, so I don't have to keep counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've got 20 blocks. Here we go. Good morning, Joydy. I was just thinking about you this morning because I hadn't seen you. Let's see. What does Pat say? So tired from travels. I need to get up today and plan my quilting next 6 months. Oh, that's right, because you do all the oh my God, the red, white, and blue quilts. The quilts of valor. I'm up early too. My brain isn't working. I've never done a live this early. I'm going to an E8 class tomorrow. I have taken like 3 classes. Oh, great. I need one of those. It's time is going. Oh, that sounds like fun. Gave you thumbs up to help. Thank you so much. Good morning, Joydy. So we are making a quilt on the fly. How are you feeling, Joydy? Because I was thinking this morning when I woke up, I said, Joydy is sleeping in, which is great because Joydy needs maybe her body needs to keep healing and fighting. All right, so I have now scraps, these kind of scraps. Let's see what I can manage to do here with this. And then I have these scraps here. So we are making a fast, easy rag quilt flannel in real time right now. So for those of you all who are on here or watching the replay saying you're talking too much and taking too long to get to the point, this is real time. There's no fast forward. You have a fast forward button, but all right. So I just smoothed that over, and you know what? We're gonna take this one more. So with rag quilt, it's not necessarily crazy precise. There's a lot of give and take, which is nice, right? Again, I'm using 8.5-inch ruler, and these blocks are 8.5 by 10. And here you go. I have erratic sleep patterns with this cold weather and an old dog. Oh, I know. This weather is cold. Hence the reason why I chose flannel for this quilt. I wanted to make sure it was definitely going to be warm, soft, and snuggly. So something happened here, the crease. This is why you're supposed to iron. But you know what? Let me go iron. See that? We can fix that. We just cut that thing off right to off the side. That's all. More fun watching it. Thank you. Well, you could just keep me on and put me on mute, or you could just keep me on and listen to me cut and sew and cut and sew. Let's see. Yeah, my monetization, I was in a good pattern, and my monetization went right out the window. I mean, I still have it. It's just not doing anything. And then I got an email from YouTube stating that I don't even know. And I don't even touch those things because I don't know any of those weird links. But it says, you have a great channel and you are slowing down. And they were trying to get me, they were giving me some kind of membership boot camp. And sign up for membership boot camp. It's free for you to help you grow your channel. But like I said, I don't open strange links. So now I'm getting all those emails. Well, not all those. I only got 2. Here we are. So now we have this here. And we are going to, I'm trying to cut off all like my ends, make sure that at least I have a 10 by 8.5. Some of these fabrics really are a little odd. Oops. But I think it'll go nice. And the good news is she knows I have a YouTube channel. She's funny. She's an older child, right? So she's older. And so she knows that Miss Nieves brings in goodies and bakes and all that stuff. So this is a great way for her to remember me too, because, you know, it's got pastries on it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I know I need more, but I think we're going to go on to the design board and see where I'm at, so I know how much more I need to cut. We may be close to it. I think I need 12 more, but we'll see. I can always add more fabric. Let's go to the design board. Figure this out. Thank you for deleting whatever was deleted, Joydy. We were going rogue this morning. Good morning, Vintage with Joe, or I should just say Joe. Vintage by Joe, Style by Joe is a channel. That's why I always say her name, just in case if anyone doesn't know. She's a scrappy queen like myself. 4 of us so far. Well, my view at one point had 67 people on here for a little bit, because I did glance. I was like, whoa, 67 people. And it was like that for a while, so we'll see. All right, so we're just going to come up here, and I need to not trip on myself. I've got a pile here. My plan this morning was to do, my live was going to be about legit kit and working on that, until I remembered and woke up and shocked that I slept in again, and woke up and thinking, oh shoot, I forgot to long arm something yesterday. Oh, I forgot there are 37 people on. You're like, yes, I cannot believe it. And 60 people are in bed. Yeah, that's all good. So we're gonna, being that I have this, and maybe I want to make this the focal, we will put this on a diagonal. Kind of like always a diagonal. I don't know why. So we have one. You know what? I should start all the way over here. Right? Probably. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are 10. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Of course, rag quilt takes a lot more seams and stuff. It's a bigger seam. So let's see. This works perfect. This was one of my first rag quilts I ever made. It's actually the second one I made. I took a class, and this thing is over 20 years old. Wait, way over 20 years old. Maybe close to 26. And it held up beautifully. Okay, so this is 56 inches. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 down. So how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just gonna go with 7 down. Okay, here we are. We'll put this here. So these are extra, and we will figure that out. Now let's put this. And the good news is this actually has that color in there. I didn't think any of this matched. It's just what I had. I have a lot of like really tiny baby prints, and so not much. I don't even know how cold it is outside, because I woke up and remembered that this needed to happen, and I ran up here. And I said, well, this is the perfect time to go live for watch hours, and maybe I'll get some newbies. All right, there we are. We have the blue, and then I have a couple of extra of those. I love this, but I only have 2. Okay, let's go with this here. So anyone who just joined us, these blocks are 8.5 by 10. It was an easy way for me not to have to sit there and do a whole lot of measuring and mathing. In the morning, I just kind of use my 8.5-inch ruler. Okay, so we have that going on. I have more of this. I actually have quite a bit of this I could cut up. So let's put this here. And you know what? I want it bright and cheery. So this is hitting the mark. All right, so I need to cut more of these. And because I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those at least. And then this is 3. And then I have this, which is 2. So I could put these 2 right here. And anything that's oddball, I can maybe put, well, let's see. That's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe I'll do a row of, let's see. Maybe put this up here. Okay. And we'll figure out. I need more of this. And how many did I say I needed? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go with some more of this. Maybe, or, maybe I should do more of this, since this is kind of the focus. Let's see. What if I do this? Like this. Oh, and this has green in it. I did not, this was not an intentional thing, but I'm actually liking this. I think I'm going to put more pastries on here. I think I like more pastries. Or cakes, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think I like that better. We'll put that in the center, and then more of this here like that. So I have at least 2 rows of the cakes. Here we are. Okay, so now I need 3 of these, 1 cake, no, 1 cake here, definitely need 1 cake, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm not sure what I want to do. Now I don't know if I'm loving this in this spot. I kind of liked the cakes. Let's see what we have to say. Not that I have time for all this, but this is it. Okay. So if I were you, I'm in Pennsylvania. It's 19 today, but feels like 5. Just stumbled on your channel. Always wanted to learn how to quilt. Well, come on in. I need all kinds of subscribers. Even if you don't know, come and join us. We're up every morning at 7. We actually play a lot of games. Jennifer, we have fun in here. It's not all about quilting all the time. I go on a lot of ventures. Good morning, Zaza. So there's a lot of action going on in here. All right, so I'm just going to cut more fabric. How about that? We're just going to cut fabric and we'll play a little bit more. I'm not sure. I think I don't like this here. I think I don't like this here, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, going back to cutting. Whoops. Roll the pink. Roll the pink, but the oddball ones. Not the pink, but the oddball ones. Move your pink on the top and one below. I'm tripping over stuff. pink. All right, well, we'll go back over there. I'm just gonna cut more of this. Have more of this to play with. I think I am. I think I'm going to put that back to how I had it. I'm over here looking at it, and I'm not loving it. I loved it before, so we're just gonna go with it. I wanted more rows of the pink, but you know what? Not of the pink, of the pastries. But I don't love the flowers next to that plaid. I just don't. So I'm gonna go iron this real quick. And if Joann's goes out of business, this came from Joann's. I don't know where I'm going to get my flannel affordable. Here we are. All right, we've got that. And I needed, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to place these, go back to my original idea. I liked, for some reason, my original idea. Michael's or Hobby. Oh, Hobby Lobby is a good idea. Hobby Lobby is a good idea. All right. Pull these down, put them on this pile. And I like this fabric. I'm putting this back. I don't know. I feel like it's less busy. I'm going back to this. I'm going back to this. I just need one. I like that. And you know what? I'm going back to putting this here. Oh, I know what I can do. It just came to me what I can do. It just came to me. I think I could put another pastries up here and do a line of pastries that way. See, we can do another line of pastries this way. How's my deadline looking? 6 o'clock? Okay, we got it. We got this. We have this. Here we are. So I have this line here. Is that right? Yep. And then we'll pull this down. So I think I need more pastry and maybe a couple more of the plaid. So we'll cut more pastry, more plaid. Finish the plaid, then your oddballs. Yes, exactly. Middle row of your plaid. Okay. That's a good idea. All right, so we are going to, oops. It's a good thing this quilt's flannels are rag quilts are very forgiving. All right, so I'm gonna do another row of this. I have to kind of clean off my edge because I went rogue there for 2 seconds. Close my blade. Here we are. So yesterday at work, my coworker who's learning, I must have cut this off, who's learning how to quilt is all excited. I gave her some stuff for Christmas, some charm packs and some little other things for her sewing room. And she was all excited. She said she finally got to doing some sewing. And so she goes, but I don't have a rotary cutter or any of this. She didn't know where to begin. So we're going to do a Joann's run. There we are. And believe it or not, I don't have extra rotary because I gave my mom an extra one last time I went to Puerto Rico. And then I have one, you know, my travel one. And I just got this one, which is great because this is the one that I use to take to work with me now. Before I used to take the one here, then forget it. It's nice to have them in all different places. And to think that back in the day, they used scissors to cut all this. All right, so I don't think we need a lot of this, so I'm just going to cut one. Let's see, I'm getting 2. Oh, I probably need more than 2. Let's see. Nope, this is 2. All right, so we have that. So this is going to go, and I think I need more pink of these. I think we're going to just cut more. It's not going to hurt. Here we are. I don't know what's going on with this piece. We're going to, it has like a edge that's been hemmed. We're just going to cut that all off. Oops, I need to go lower. There we go. And we have, that is straight, that's perfect. So we're just going to go with 10. 10. Let's see, will I get a 10 out of here? Nope. We'll keep that for later. Let's see, this would need, we'll figure this out. Okay, let's go back to the design board with what I've got cut. Well, here it is. I'm like, where is my stuff I just cut? Get all these oddball ones. Here we go. We are going to put those oddball ones, like you said, in other places. Good morning, Andrea, and anyone else that I have missed. I am good morning, Catherine. Joydy, other people can fill you in. I am desperately trying to get a quilt done really quick. If worse comes to worse, oh, that's not good. Do you see how those are? Look at how I cut those. No bueno. So I guess I'm going to have to be recutting on that because that's not good. All right, well, we'll finish off with this. Here we go. We have this, and that we'll just use that for another quilt. And then we can, so we'll have that there. Put this, whoops. That's what I get for not looking at what I'm doing. All right, so I can go ahead. Where's my pink I just cut? Oh, here's the pink. Take these odds out. 1, 2, and then I could put another pink over here. I can use this oddball the very end on both the top and that corner. I think we're starting to come up with something. I can put 2 blue there. I can put blue here, and I need to cut up more. Okay, we're gonna keep cutting. Keep cutting. And this time I have to cut this differently. I did no bueno, so this has to be 10 wide and 8.5 across because I want it to be this way. So we have put this right. Hopefully I will have enough now after that boo-boo. Okay, 10. This is what happens when you use directional fabric. And now 10. I still have some, so that's good. We're good. And now we're gonna come in 8.5. Let me make sure I have all my now we have the correct pieces. And this yielded me 4. I think I need more than 4 pieces. I sure do. Let's see. I think I actually need, what do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. This is too thin. Okay, let's go with one more. So this one was watching me do quilts for the little kindergartners, and she said, "Could you make me a tiny one?" I was like, "What are you gonna do with that?" She goes, "I don't know, but I can say I have my own quilt." This was like, now I just made some this week, but like this was going back in September. So boy, she's gonna get the shock of her life when I am gonna get this to her today, if it kills me. All right, so here we are. We'll put this one down here. We're going to come along here. I'm going to come along here. I do have lunchtime, right? I really technically, I can't do this work on this at school. But I technically can do this on my lunch and breaks if I run short of time. My honey can always wash it for me. I mean, we can get this. We can do this. So here we are. And we have this here. So now I need one more over here. Oh, no, this goes here. What do I need? Oh, I need another pink. All right, so I need to cut more pink. Not a problem. more pink, more pink. So what is this? Is this a 10? Yep, by 8.5. So we'll put that here. Okay, so now I need no more pink. I need more blue. More blue. Okay, so we have this, again, some crazy. This is something I know I bought at a yard, not a yard sale, but a, I bought this somewhere. Secondhand. It wasn't at a quilt store or anything. It was a company that actually sells fabric. And they go to shows and they take their fabric and they make, I think I've told you this, the tablecloths that like are $1 or something, that bucket. When I go to Cape Cod, and this was in there one time when I went. All right, so we have this, and now I need to cut off. Oh, you're not seeing anything. I'm sorry, you're seeing a mess. You're seeing a corner of a mess. I cleaned this room. I even proved it to you. And I totally made it into a disaster. Pretty much quilt. Okay, I have to keep going. So now we're at 10. And how many blues? I need 1, 2, 3 blues. I need 3 blues. And then I think we have all the cutting done. I got 2 blues. So let's go with 1 more. I'd rather have more than not enough. And I said I needed 3, right? So we're gonna go on this side. It's a lot of cleaning off edges. All right, so we have, I think we have 3. 1, 2, 3, no, I need 4. I think so. I think I need 4. And let's see, yep, that does. All right, so we have now the 4 blue, and now I need 1, 2, and then I need 1, 2, and then I need 2 red, or 2 pink. 2 pink. So let's, what's that? Line this up again. All right, so I'm going to put this up on there and we are going to see what it is I'm going to be sewing. I have not looked at any comments, but you guys got this all right. Good morning, Melanie. If I missed anyone, good morning, everyone. Putting it there. Good morning, everyone. So we're going to put these 2 pink down here in this corner. And these 2 here and these two up here. And now, oops, and now I have the whole quilt. The whole quilt's all laid out. All right, so this is going to be the rag quilt. This is what it's going to look like. It comes through, giving you a span. That's what it's going to be. Let the marathon begin. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Joanne Run would be good for her, so you can get everything she may need on sale. Is my clock wrong? No, I am working on all kinds of stuff. Morgan, good morning. Thank you, Morgan. We are all very loving here. And welcome. Good morning, Dawn. Okay, I'm going to go again. We're going to go see me just start cutting. Okay, so we have the fabric, and this is how we're dealing with fabric right now. We've got the blue. This is what long arms are for. Sometimes you just throw everything on there and deal with it later. So that's what I have left. This is scraps I can't do anything with. You don't need to see that mess 24/7. This is clothes. These are scraps. This is doggy bed. So all that goes into the doggy bed pile. Now, here's my doggy bed pillowcase because I'm going to need room. Everything is overflowing and I need this clear. And then this is where I keep my little scraps. Well, scraps that are doggy bed scraps. Okay, that goes there. And here's more. So all these scraps will go into a different bucket, but at least I'll put those here. Now batting. We're not supposed to be cutting batting on our board. Remember we had that trivia question, so I pulled out this other board and I'm going to flip it because I cut on this side when I travel. So we have, what do we have? We have 8.5 by 10. And we need to go an inch smaller. So let's go 7.5 by 9. So we're going to go 8.5 though. So 8.5 by, we're going to go 8.5 by 6.5, right? No, that's too much. Let me think this out. Because we're going to sew a 1/2 inch around in-ish. So, yeah, so an inch. So that'd be 9 by 7.5. Okay, so we're going to, these are just scraps I have here. And so you know what? This is crazy. Oh, you know what? That's all right. Well, this is great. This has lines on both sides. Let's do that. I'm going to put a sticky on here and I'm going to write batting side. Batting side is going to be the black. That's good. Here we go. I actually usually cut everything on one board, but all right, so 7.5. Let's see, what is, I should show my hubby that I know fabric, fabric on his long arm and his bag. It is normal. Yes, it is. Tell me, why don't we cut batting on a cutting board? Yes, so we had this whole thing, you know, those trivia questions, and apparently they leave, even after you wash your board, which I always used to clean my board, right? I've got even little stuff that they sell for to clean your board. It leaves, I don't know, fibers embedded in it. I have no idea. So 7.5. So we're going to go 7.5. there's, you know, if 7.5-ish, okay, by 9-ish. I mean, it's really, this is a good time to use, again, your scraps. And I line that up. And so I need one. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I have 7 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 49. I don't know why I didn't know that. It just all clicked now. So we need 7 by 9. 7.5 by 9. So I need 7 times 7 is 49. So we're going to and this does not make it. This will be for a different size. So now I have 4, 8. As you can tell, these are my side pieces from my long arm. You're going to see me cut in all different ways. And I also keep that stuffing for doggy beds as well. Here we are. Just so you can kind of see. I don't know, so anyway, on the trivia, they recommended you flipping your mat over because you don't need the measurement lines, but my mat actually had measurement lines. So we're not going to worry about that, and we're just going to go and put it closest that I can to 9. So I have 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. So we have 20 there. Open this up. And cut. Now, it is recommended that you use all the same batting. And I had this other batting in here. And honestly, I may just go with it, but let's see what I could find if I have more of that other kind. It feels about the same. It's just this one is white. All right. This is white all cotton, 100% cotton. That, I mean, I know what kind of batting it is. We'll go over. I'll find more. Up here's more of that white. Put that aside. Right, here's more of this. This is the same kind. Okay, so we have more of this, so we're going to come over here and maybe I can Franken-bat that white. Well, actually, that white one I could use for the kennel quilts. I'm still making those kennel quilts. So, and that is 100% cotton. So, throw that off. And close that up. Here we are. We're going to go 7.5. And go all the way across. Not quite. So we'll have that left over. May Franken-bat that, and I'll show you if we need to do that another time. Again, measurement for this is 7.5 by 9. So 4. Let me go find another piece. Here we go. Here's another long piece. This looks like it may be about 7.5. Let's check it out. Very close. Yes, I think we can make it. And here we are, 7.5. We made it. So this has a little cut here. So I want to see where this falls. So this is 9. Okay, so we have 9 that way. And this is 18. So you know what? When I do this, I'm just going to layer this together like this and give it a quick zig. Because I'm at 19 here. So yeah, let's give it a quick zig right before. 4, 8, 12. Let's find more. Okay, what is this? This is another unique piece. Pat, can you make rag quilts for Quilts of Valor? That's a question, because I actually don't know the answer to that. Not that I have red, white, and blue flannel, but just wondering. So if you don't know, Pat makes Quilts of Valor. Her husband long arms them, and you can send donations to her for anything. Lynn at Sauce Squares has that information. You know what, Pat? Can you email me that information? Because if you email me that information, I could drop it in my link. And I'm pastryqueen13@gmail.com. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay. Let's see what else I could find. This looks like it may be. So you're seeing all kinds of scraps in all different ways we would find scraps. That one, look, I only had that much of waste off of it. So we have 20. Now we have 20. So we just need 9 more. And we have 2 here. Find another scrap. Here's a scrap. This was a Franken-batting scrap already. Something else. So we need 9. We have 2. we have 6. And this I think will be 7, 8. What time is it? Oh, good, 6:46. We still got some. I think we've got this. I'm gonna tell myself we got this. And then I have this one piece. Those 2 go here. One piece here because I have 2, 4, 6, 8, and I just need one more piece. So here we are. We are going for a 9 by 7. Well, we've got to, let's go this end because that end, go 9 and go 7.5. Here we are. Okay. All this goes back to the scrap for another freak out emergency situation. All right, cutting should be done for now. See, look at that. Who knows? You know, silly things like that. A new rotary cutter makes me giddy, right? Oh, this is wrong. What did I do here? This is wrong. These that I cut are, what size are these? Oh yeah, these are wrong. The rest are correct. This here I did by 10 and they need to be by 9. Easy fix. We're just gonna chop a lop an inch off. There we go. No biggie. And this can go away. All right, we're gonna go, I'm gonna move you and we're gonna start sewing. Again, hello to everyone on this stream. Today, this is gonna be very different because today I am going to be sewing. Let's see, I see you. Yes, so Joydy is one of my moderators. Deb will probably come on later on. I'm gonna bring us down. I'm gonna bring us down to this level for the sewing. And so it's a good thing that yesterday, oh, I have to pick a quilting. So we play this game. Put this away. I'm just gonna stick it here. I'm gonna shut off my iron. So normally what happens is I pick a thread to match what's going on there. So I am going to do that. And yesterday I made so many bobbins of white, but I want this to have a little fun. So I'm gonna come over to my area of fun. And I only have 2 empty bobbins. I have to buy more of those bobbins. Do we not have bobbins anywhere else? If you go through a lot of bobbins. What is this? Nope, that's not the size. All right, well, oh wait, here's some bobbins, empty bobbins. Okay, couple there. Good, I have 4 empty bobbins. Because I filled up a bunch. So we're going to go with, I don't know, what's going to look like fun here. I have this. I have this color. I have this color. I think, do I have any pink? Oh, I think I just found one that may be super cute. Let's see. I like this. I only have 1 spool, but I think 1 spool can do it. Look at that. That'll be fun. I think that'll be fun. Let me put it towards this. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So we're going to use this. This is Sewology thread, 100% Pima cotton, we are going to make, oh, I am hot. This get up I'm in is killing me right now. It's that or a hot flash. Here we are. So I will look at some comments while I do some bobbins. Here we are. I'm just gonna go from where we are here. So good morning, Chloe. Oops. Good morning, Chloe. We are having a crazy morning this morning. Good morning, Giovanna. Yes, we're having our 7 o'clock crew is coming in a little early. Good morning, Teresa Louise. Yes, we are starting early. I started at like 5-ish. You all, good morning, Annette. If I've missed you, it's just because I'm trying to go through the chat while I'm making some of this. So this is the backstory. I found out that a child that I have, have had good rapport and relation, I can't say anything. So anyway, so I need to make her a quilt. And because she's always looking at my quilts, always kind of like, she deserves a quilt. She's a good girl. She deserves a quilt. And I want to give this to her. And so I just found out, and I have to get this today. Today's Friday, right? Unless today's Thursday, I'm good, because I need it for Friday. But in my mind, I woke up this morning thinking it was Friday. You all tell me that I'll be so happy if you tell me it's Thursday, but I'm pretty sure it's Friday. So yeah, so I'm trying to get this done by the end of the day. So I wanted to get it done by the time I go to work, but it is going to be 7, and that only gives me an hour. We'll see what I get done, but I do have my lunch hour and breaks, and my honey can wash it for me and then bring it to me right before the end of the day. Going along that today is Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. That's what I thought. Because I was like, oh, whoa, when? And they're like, oh, Friday. Oh, that's tomorrow. And yesterday I came home. I was tired. I was so exhausted. Honey's all excited. He's packing the tools, all that kind of stuff. It's funny because at school, you know how Pat Sloan, everybody was, or probably still is, sending her Starbucks coffee gift cards, right? So I'm calling myself the Pat Sloan of Home Depot cards because some of my coworkers, I'm finding Home Depot cards, like $10, $15. It's all great. I love it. Like little tips of Home Depot cards. So I was getting all my little Home Depot cards together yesterday. Because of course I was stashing them in my luggage thinking when I go to in July that's when we'll use them, but since he is cold. He's no joke, he's cold, so he's going where it's warmer. He's like, I'm going to just go and have that house somewhat prepared for your long trip in July. And he actually doesn't go very often. I mean, he goes in the summer, so I don't know if he'll go this summer. He didn't go last summer, but we'll see. So I had to pull out my luggage, and he's like, where did those come from? I was like, I've been stashing those in my luggage, and then I took another one that I had just gotten, and for my birthday, I got a couple, so I think I have to like download those and print them out for him. I made an order at Amazon last night for some curtain rods, and oops. What did I order? I ordered curtain rods. Oh, I haven't made the order. I put it in my Amazon cart. So in my Amazon cart is curtain rods and good morning, Judy. And what else? And faucets, kitchen faucet and bathroom faucets. I'm waiting on my mom to get, we only need one kitchen faucet and one bathroom faucet. So I'm waiting on my mom to get that and see what I can find on sale. Because the one that we tried to, well, there's one that's on the faucet right now, and it actually works, but it's not right. So the thing that comes out in the bathroom to wash your hands, you have to literally, like, doesn't give you much room to wash your hands. So I need one that goes one up and over. So it's a better fit for the sink that's there, because I'm using whatever's there. I scrubbed that down. It was full of paint and muck, and it was disgusting. I scrubbed that down since I couldn't do much, and used a scraper to bring it back. It's white porcelain, so I got it back. But it's very vintage. I love it. And but yes, but they don't have the right fixture on it, so I got to get something. It's not too bad. It's like, I don't know, I think I found one for $20, maybe $30 on Amazon. The reason why is because I'm just going to have that shipped to my mom's. So by the time he gets there next week, and it takes longer. It does take longer. Okay, so I have 2 here, bobbin in, machine threaded. Oh, I have 4. Okay, good. We're ready to rock and roll. So I'm not trying to freeze you all out. I am just trying to get some stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to pull this off. Yeah, I'm going to show you how I'm going to pull this off. How I'm going to put it on, I don't know. So I'm going to come here and just do this. Now the easiest thing would be just to pick them all up and do them at one time, and then kind of layer them out, but I don't know. I'm going to try different strategies today. Be careful. Old sinks can crack when you remove the taps, the faucets. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. So we're going to pray that that does not happen, because it's a really beautiful piece. And if it does, the good news is there's a Home Depot, and eventually, put all my cards together, we'll have enough for a vanity. Well, a whole, whatever, a sink. All right, so I'm just going to do a basic X. Oh, and oh, you're going to lengthen your stitch. For this, you're going to lengthen your stitch. Why is that going so slow? I don't like how slow that's going. So we're going to lengthen the stitch. I think I did like a 3. It really doesn't, I guess, matter. I just open, I place one of these in, kind of center it, place this up. Put this down. Okay, I think I'm going to get my walking foot. We're not going to play. I'm not playing. I don't have time for playing. All right. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put my dual feed foot on. Here it is. So this is Baby Lock's version of a walking foot, which is what I use. I was just trying to rush. I have 2 more hours to get this done, right? An hour now, and then an hour at lunch. All right, here we are. Now, we should see this go faster. Why is this not going faster? Okay, so that's feeding off nice. I'm going to put on the next. Let's see. Doesn't want to be my friend this morning. Why doesn't this want to be my friend this morning? That's up. This is down. It's like the bottom doesn't want to move. Okay. We're going to start over. Let's see what happens. All right. I think I have stuff jammed in here. Let's see. That's good. Okay, I do. Ooh, that's not good. Let's see. A little surgical action. All right, let's see what's going on here. Everything, you know what? We might as well give it a good clean. While we're here, we might as well give it a clean. It isn't going to hurt anything. Take a little bit. It actually is pretty clean, but we're gonna watch me clean now this machine. I cleaned it not too long ago. I clean it at least twice a week, and yes, I am dumping this on the floor. I'll deal with it later. And now I have this to get in there. They make cleaning brushes. You know those I think silicone cleaning brushes. I may have to invest in those. All right. Let's see. If not, my machine doesn't like this thread. I've never really used it. I bought it, I remember, a bit ago, but all right, here we are. Okay, let's go. Let's see. There we go. All right, let's see. Are you all saying, oh, Nikki. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Deb. Everyone in chat can tell you what's going on here. I started a live feed around, I don't know, 5:20. And so I was cutting a quilt. This is the emergency. This is a super emergency, super easy, fast flannel quilt using my scraps. And my machine shouldn't be going this slow, so it's kind of annoying me right now. It's because I'm yeah, see, it's not even sewing all the way. Okay. I'm going to shut it off, turn it back on. I might have to. All right. There we go. Let's see. We are going to set this up and see what happens. There it goes. Look at that. It's running now. I don't know. I'll tell you, it's getting tired. It goes into the spa every January. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it because it's January, and I normally always put it in the new year. I looked at my slip last year, and it said I picked it up on January 22nd. So it's definitely telling me it needs to go to the spa. But not today. Today, you're not going to the spa. I was going to take it to the spa on Saturday. It was the day. So what's happening now is I may not even make an X. I may just make a line and go for it. It just needs to be tacked down. Needs to be tacked down so that the batting does not move. But this is kind of quilt as you go, right? This is All gonna be quick. Okay, come on. There we go. Here we go. I'm gonna read some questions. I'm not gonna read any of the comments to the questions just because I'm trying to get this out. But we can have some fun here. So here we are. How to build a fire using spontaneous combustion. And don't ask me, we're on Survivor again. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm taking you guys on these vacations that's ending up in some kind of situations here. All right. So, how to build a fire using spontaneous combustion. A, place wood shavings on top of a running, what does that say? A running car engine. When they ignite, move them to a campfire. I'm going to start this one. B, soak cotton in linseed oil. Leave it compressed for 2 hours in an area that is warm and dry. Maybe I can't do 2 things at once. I try to think I could do 2 things at once. There we go. Or C, soak rags in gasoline and place them in a sealed jar in direct sunlight. Oh, and look at my new thing too. I got this. Good morning, Bernice. Oh, this is going to aggravate me this morning. There we are. Now, if I had more time, I could put a star on this, which is super cute. Much better. We're running. No, see, I shouldn't have said that. Here we are. We're going through. Deb, if you're on here, if you like, you can drop down anybody's channel links if you can do that or know how to do that. That is totally fine with me. We have a lot of channels up here. Sheila's on here. Nikki's on here. I just saw because I'm putting up. I'm doing a wild, crazy, quick quilt here. I'm going to have to cut lots of threads later on because my machine is acting up a little. So this is row 1, and now I've got to figure out how I had row 1, but I don't have time for that. So we're just going to mark that row 1 and put it there. I'm going to take row 2. And go for that. And then this way I can join 1 and 2 together. Because I did see Teresa Louise, she has a channel. You have a channel. We have we have lots of channels on here. I just can't go through them right now. You all understand. I'm trying to do a good thing this morning. Wish my brain was there last night because I could have saved myself a whole lot of headaches. She wouldn't have had a nice cuddly flannel quilt. She would have probably just had a regular quilt. And if worse comes to worse, I do have a quilt that is all quilted up, but it's very, I don't know, I love it. I love it. But it's mature. It could be for a kid. Absolutely can. I'm probably just overthinking it. I just think it's more for an adult. I've had luck making these in 4 hours. So this is what I kind of pictured that I had, but we'll see. All right, so we have that, and that's going to go through. Kids grow up after all. Well, Giovanna, she might end up with that quilt if I can't get this going by the end of the day. I have it pulled out. It's just not, it's beautiful. I actually have an adult I want to give it to. It's sitting there to be given to an adult. I had it out, and I haven't done that yet. So that child may end up with that quilt. It's a good possibility. Oh, this is too big. I did a thing again where I did 10 inches. So we'll put that aside. Okay, here's that one that has that little cut edge. It's okay. Where it's going in there, nobody's going to see it. It's going to get tacked down right now. My machine is really acting out. Oh, I never told you the answer. So the answer to how to build a fire using spontaneous combustion is B. Just to remind you what that is, let me get this started, and then I could sew. It's soak cotton in linseed oil. Come on. What in the world is up? I don't think you've ever seen me have this much trouble. I've never had this much trouble. There it goes. Here we go. Yeah, so we're going to soak cotton in linseed oil, leave it compressed for 2 hours in an area that is warm and dry. Okay, I can't do that. You may see me actually lose patience with quilting today. Today may be the day. Nothing wants to, my machine, I think is, we might end up going to the living room. If this machine keeps it up, I'm done. We're going to the living room where there's the 301. And we're just going to go for it there. Because I don't have time for this. All right, so here we are. This is the second row. We only have 7 rows. We can get this. It's 7:15. We got this. We got this. No, let's lift this up. Part of me wants to go into the living room and see if that other machine will work better. Let's see if I can continue. The only thing is that my design board is here. I'm thinking I need meditation music before a whole bunch of, when I make these quilts, I think of wonderful things, prayerful things. And right now, I am not thinking those things. How old is your needle? My needle is, well, I just changed it yesterday, but I have done a lot of, we'll change the needle. We'll go for there. That's a good idea. Yes, it has to be finished today. And the thing is that my 301 bobbins are very different than this. Let's go change the needle. Let's find the needle. Here we go. We'll go with this. If all else fails, let's try the needle. Maybe the needle's tired. It did do a lot of quilting, right? Monday. I think I changed it on Monday. It's Friday. All right, here we are. Let's see what happens. All right, needle is in. All right, so we have this row. We're gonna go to the design board. We're gonna put this all back up, and then we're gonna forget this survivor because that's just adding to the stress. Here we are. And just to think, yesterday when I had that time, you know, remember I was casually here. All right, so this is the first row. This is the second row. I'm going to put it up because I have no idea how it went. So we're going to follow. What in the world? Did I just mess that up? Oh, wait, maybe I messed that up. There we go. And then it was pink. This one here. This one. No, this was the top row. Well, it's all right. We'll figure it out. This one. Oops. This one. And I think it was this color. This came. Here we are. So I have the first two rows done. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave those there and hope they don't fall. Pick up the third row. I'm going to put the third row here. No, I'm not going to do that. They'll fall and then I'll cry. So I'm going to, now that I know I have it in the right order, we hope I have it in the right order. Here we are. We are going to take this, and now we're going to take the first one and put it on, and we are going to come in a 1/2 inch. So how do we know a 1/2 inch? Well, we have this medieval tool from back in the day. Looks like that. And I'm going to set this for a 1/2 inch, which is there. I'm going to put this right where my center needle point is. So my plate is marked. And I know that this is a 1/2 inch. And I know, here we go. I know it's the end of this foot. So that's great, because now I'm just going to follow the foot. So here we are. We're going to follow the foot. And hopefully it will not be mean to me. So here we are. We're going to go. I actually don't know what that thing is, but everyone always finds them in old boxes. You might go and buy them, I guess, if you are a seamstress. I'm sure I'm going to have this all wonky. It's going to look like nothing like I wanted it to look like. And I'm okay with that. We got to pick our battles. Okay, that's my last one. So now I am going to cut this thread and put this here. So this is my first, and that's it. So I'm now going to open this again and open this one. And we're watching a quilt being made right now. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed, not so uptight, and not a lot of curse words in my head at all. Because they were flowing earlier. Thank you, Pat. Thank you for the reminder of the needle. I think my needle was part of the problem. Definitely, because I'm feeling like things are running smoother right now. I should think that I should change my needle maybe 3 times, 2 to 3 times a week is my guess, because I do so quite a bit. And breathe in, breathe out. I know yesterday I was doing those exercises with some kiddos, and I definitely could have used that about 5 minutes ago before I changed this needle. Oh man, I should know better. A needle is like a big thing. It does get your stuff going. Oh, now I'm smiling. I'm feeling relieved. Whew. All right, so now I'm going to take this second row off. I'm moving us a little bit. And moving this. Now we're going to take this next one. And this is the next row. Row 2. Again, this quilt is very forgiving. All right, so that's getting clipped. I'm moving this here. That. I need a side, well, I have my sidekicks. You guys and my moderators are kind of my sidekicks, because they're reading comments since I can't. I wish that I could bring one. You know what? I have to figure that out, because I could have brought Deb or Joody on here, and then they could have read those comments to me while I'm sewing. Now, hopefully I just did that right. We're going to pray I just did that right. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Now we have this last one here, and this gets opened up. Row 2 is coming along. This looks correct so far. We'll see. Something's off. Something's way off. Let me see. No, something is not way off. I'm just overthinking it. Okay. We're good. We're good. All right, now we're going to take these 2 rows and join them together. And here we are. No, I did do something wacky, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So now we're going to come here, and we want to have our fringed side on the bottom and on the top. Let's see. This is, wait a second, this is the top. Now I have to look at this again. And then this is the second row. So this comes up here like that, and I sew right here. This is where I sew. And they should nest. Like that just went perfect. If you want, and you have nice long needles, you can stick it in there and go to every one. I need my long ones though. I highly recommend these needles. I never know what they're called. They look like this. They have a little end like that. Magic, are they magic needles? Magic something? I don't know what they're called. I get them, well, I used to get them in my Sew Sampler box as samples. Now I don't get that box anymore, so. Okay, so everything has to go this way. Actually, I have to do it so that the bottom, hold on, I have to fix these. I want to do it so that the bottoms all go like the feed dogs, so that they run in smoothly. Here we are. So the top is flipped up and the bottom is flipped down. I do think it does make a difference. And then this goes up and down. All right, here we are. We're gonna go for it. Ready? Now, when I start this here, I'm going to come in. And I'm going to backtrack quite a bit, like 2 or 3 times, because that's really an anchor stitch you really need. Then I'm going to come over here, pull out my pin, and I'm going to back tack again here. Okay, those are actually very important places to reinforce. I'm coming up again to a pin, stop, pull out the pin, and we are going to back tack and go through. Pulling my pin out, back tack, and go through. Ouch. And then we stab ourselves, give ourselves some acupuncture first thing in the morning with the pins. You're not a quilter until you've given yourself acupuncture in the morning. Okay, I'm going to pull out our pin and tack. And then when we come to the end, we're going to back tack. And I back tack more than once. All right. Yay! So here we are. Here is this so far. All right. So we're going to put this up. Whoops, I had it upside down. Better put that upside down. All my stuff is falling. I have to pin this on my board because... All right, let's work on 3 and then let's work on 4. So we're gonna do these in groups of 2. And that's how we're gonna roll on this. Good morning, Aisha. Good morning, Joyce. I'm just looking at right now up at the top. I can't read and do this. I want to read and do this. All right, so I lost the top to this. Where did that go? Okay, here it is. Okay, so now we're sandwiching, and we are going to go with an X with a great new needle. It'd also be helpful if some of these were ironed a little better. There it goes, it's grabbing. I will feel better once, because you know this part is actually not that bad. And what I'm going to do is, what I do get finished, what I'm going to end up doing is snipping it throughout the day. And then for what I've got done, because obviously I'm not going to have this done before I need to leave. So I'll get as much as I can done, snip, 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 come back at lunch, hopefully have the rest done, snip, 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 and have Honey put it in the washing machine. Because I'm feeling like I can do it. We'll see. yeah. Again, when you put in that batting, you're just going to center it. Very forgiving quilt. So this will be perfect because remember, now I don't have to long arm this. This is all kind of like a quilt as you go. We already have one row almost partially done, another one. Now we're having a groove here. We have that. I feel like right now, being that I'm not talking because I'm concentrating so hard on this, that I become a channel for, what is it, AMMR or something like that, of just sewing sounds. They actually have channels where you can watch, just hear sewing machine going. It doesn't want to grab it. I feel like I should be able to program this needle to stay up because that would help me. Okay, so this is row 3. This is row 3 right here. All right, so row 3. I would need this. This would have to go, let's layer it. No, I'll lay it out after. We'll just go do more row 2, or no, 4. row 4. We're on row 4. We have 7 rows. Halfway there. What? All right, so we're going to continue this. So you could see a little bit what I'm doing on the side. Putting this down. So now you're kind of seeing how I work when I'm not on a live, because I didn't talk. I'm just sitting here showing you my crazy antics of here. I actually forgot that I was on a live there for a second. I got so involved into this. I'm like, oh, look, there's comments. Oh, boy. We're doing good for time. So I had one of the teachers come to me yesterday, actually, because I could talk to you real quick. And she had said, how do you think that nursing home you made all those blankets for that your community made? So every year we do Valentine's Day cards. That's been going on for a while. To a nursing home. Not that nursing home, but another nursing home. And the teacher who used to arrange that left. So one of the teachers says, I hate for that tradition to go. Maybe we can make them for the nursing home that you guys all just made blankets for. So I'm going to contact her because I think this is going to be so sweet, super sweet. So last year I made, I think 100, was it 100 hearts? 100 quilted hearts I made. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that this year with the kennel quilts and everything, but you never know. You know I'm crazy like that. Good morning, Mitzi. I see you have a lot of good morning. All right, so now we have this. So I'm going to set this up because this is the next bit that we need. That goes here. We have this here and this here and that. And then my next row is right here, right here. And what did I do wrong? I did something wrong. So that goes there, that's there, that goes there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Oh, here. It's on the floor. That's why I can't find it. Nothing like a good shocker. All right. So now I've got it set, and I am taking them off in a row. That's row 3. And this is row 4. So we have 3 and 4 because 3 is going to be here. And we're going to come over here now. Move you guys again. And here we go. More sewing machine sounds. I don't think I've ever had this many people on a live. Thank you all very much for stopping in. I appreciate you all coming in and staying with me as I work on this easy. This is really an easy beginner quilt once you start. When I took this class so many years ago in Texas, I think I made probably 8, if not more, of these and gave them away to everyone in my family. I think has one of my raggy quilts. And it's been a long time since I've done one of these. So I'm really excited that I was able to hopefully get this done by the end of the day. Use up my batting scraps and my flannel scraps. If you wouldn't mind, anytime you can. I had 51 on. Now I'm down. You wouldn't mind taking time to give me either a thumbs up, thumbs down. It's okay. Whatever you want to give me, I appreciate. Here we are. So we'll put that in. And next, yes, if you want to support my channel, there are multiple ways to support my channel. I do have memberships for, I think it's 99 cents. I also, well, what did Nightbot is on? Why is Nightbot on you, Sheila? What did you do? I just see Nightbot and Sheila. Sheila's on a timeout. Why is Sheila on a timeout? Sheila, aren't you a admin, not admin, a moderator? If you're not a moderator, text me. Let me know. Not right now. But yes, you can send me mail to my house. Happy mail is always appreciated. Home Depot cards. Oh my goodness. I'm not good at advocating for myself. Amazon cards, you know, all those wonderful things. Oh, I'm feeling so much better. I feel a sense of relief. I don't know if you can see it on my face, but I'm feeling a sense of relief that I'm getting somewhere. So let me make sure that I am going to do this right. Yes, that goes here. This goes next. See, this is always good. If you feel like you're going off somewhere, it's always good to double check, because nobody, but I mean nobody, wants to seam rip anything. Especially when we're on a time crunch, nobody wants to seam rip anything. Okay, we're good. We're back on track. Ain't nobody got time for seam ripping. Nope. We've got that and this. Yes. And we're good on both fronts. And now we're going to join these two together and then join the two rows together. And I still have time to spare, because I am going to be pushing the envelope right now. I'm going to go straight through until I absolutely have to go. Honey knows what I'm doing, so he'll make my lunch. I already took my shower. I just need to put on my clothes, and that will take me 5 minutes because I haven't pulled out. All right, here we go. So again, when I take these two, I want to make sure that this is going to run on the bottom of my feed dogs. So I am going to put all my seams going down under, coming towards me, and the other seams on the top are going towards the machine. Hope that makes sense. It just, because it's such a thick quilt, and I've done so many of these, I find that's the easiest for the bulk. Managing the bulk is the thing. So it glides easier when it's going towards. All right, here we are. What in the world? Okay. And here we go. So now, when we start, we are going to back tack, again, quite a bit. Okay, good. Now, when we get to this intersection, I'm going to pull out my pin and back tack. Those are your weakest point of your quilt, where I'm back tacking. It's where you get it mostly tugged at. I'm at a 2.0 stitch, just in case if you're wondering. I said I was at a 3.0 because I was frustrated with my machine, but once I figured it out, 2.0. You can do the stitching like this stitching in 3, but you definitely want to make sure when you actually construct the quilt that you are on a 2.0. Now I'm coming to the end, and I'm going to be back tacking a good amount. There we are. Now we're going to come up here, open this up. Hopefully everything is still aligned. It is. Now I have my 2 rows of 2. Okay, my 2 rows of 2 are coming. I have that here. Now again, now this is going to be a little different because we want everything to nest and everything to look good. So while we're doing this, actually this time the seams are coming towards me and the seams are going up. So this may be a little rough ride going through, but we'll make it. So now we've got the 2 rows of 2. So we have 4. I'm putting together 4 right now. And everything is laying the way it should. And if it isn't, it's okay because we're going to be snipping all these, so it's not going to really matter in the end, right? Nobody's gonna know if something wonky happens. Okay. Thank God for those trial size, because now I have all different sizes of those needles. Back tack. Back tack once more and we're done. Now this is why, because this is where it's going to get. Okay, I'm going to slow down over here because this is very bulky right now, much more than just the rows, because remember I had the batting. I'm kind of catching the batting in here as well, even though it may not be like a ton of it. I am catching some of it. So when I changed my, oh, the other thing, the thread that I'm using, I'm not using piecing thread, which is a little thinner. I'm actually using quilting thread, like that I would put in my long arm, because I want a thicker thread, since this is like a quilt as you go, so that it holds up to all the washing. I'm not saying you can't use piecing thread. I'm just saying I prefer quilting thread at this point. All right, we back tack. And there we go. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go see the other part. I've got all my squares on the floor, almost. So here we are. Whoops. Now, most of my squares are gone from here. So I'm gonna have to pick up squares here. And hopefully figure out what I've done. I think it's pretty easy. I just am following along. All right. So there we go. That row looks fine. So now we have the next row that goes here. No, don't you do it. You stay. This goes here. We have this one here and this one. All right, so here we are. So that's all correct, right? Yes. So now I'm going to pick up this row. That's that row, and then pick up this row. And put that there. We are going to come over. Yes, it's 8:04. We're going to go to 8:30. We are pushing the envelope. We are pushing it all the way. Hello, Mona. Welcome to the insanity of making a quilt first thing this morning and thinking we're going to finish it by 9. It's not going to happen. I've already made peace with it, but it will be done today, because look at that. We've got a lot done. We really have. All right, here we go. Move that so I have plenty of room to sew. We've got a system. I see Pastryqueen. So you do not quilt individual blocks. Oops, I ran out of bobbin. Okay, so put that there. I'm gonna set this one up. And come back to where, thank goodness it wasn't at least that much. Do I not, I'm quilting each individual block, but I'm just putting an X on it. And then I am putting them together. This is for rag quilt. This is not for anything other. This technique that I'm doing is only for flannel. I guess you could use it for the regular rag. Some people rag with non-flannel. I only rag with flannel, so I can't talk about the others, but maybe someone on here can give you a little bit of their knowledge. I've never used regular fabric to rag, so this is for flannel. I take my 2 flannel pieces, sandwich them together, and then I just hit the wrong button. It's all right. I just sandwich them together, and then you can do any design you want. I've done stars. The one that I showed, so I showed one that I made about 20 plus years ago, and that one was quilted with the stars in the center. I think I did one not too long ago where I did a spiral because I put a rose in the middle of the blocks. I hope that answered you. If not, maybe one of my folks in the chat who's familiar with this can answer. Here we are. I do find that if you have time, this is because this is an emergency situation here. My quilt emergency, probably no emergency for anyone else except for me. It is easier to cut, stack all the squares already, having the batting inside. It's just, again, on a time crunch, making do with what I can. If I had a sidekick here right now, I would have them put this together. Why can't one of you all move next door to me? We could be quilting at my house super early in the morning. All right, so I know I'm out of order. I'm just trying to get these X'd. Here we are. We're doing good. We're doing good. Special scissors for making rag quilts. Yes, I have them. I've got to find them. No, I have to find those. Hopefully they're in my scissor bucket. If not, they're in my travel in case bucket. It's the spring-loaded scissors. Is that what you're talking about, Sheila? Because I have spring-loaded scissors. Crystal Dragon. I love those ones with the spring on. Yes, that's what I have. All All right, so we have now the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th row. I'm going into the 6th row. Right now, we're making good time. That's not, oh, I cut those wrong. Did I cut them all wrong? Okay. So I've got to cut, I think I cut these at 10. They have to be cut at 9. So my squares, since we have a lot of people on here, my squares, my initial squares, no, these are 9. So why is that not fitting? Did I cut this square wrong? I must have cut this square wrong. I cut this square wrong. Okay, so this square, no bueno. We're gonna grab this one. All right, I'll have to cut one more square. I did something wonky. It's okay. We will live, we will survive. Actually, I think I have an extra square of this over there. It's good. My commute to work is 4 minutes. It takes me 4 minutes to walk to work. So we're going to push this envelope. Okay, so these are the, this has an X, so that's that row. We're working on this other row. See. I wish this was one of the mornings I woke up at 4 a.m. instead of 5:15. That doesn't fit. Did I do it again? Nope, I'm good. Just the batting. Well, you normally don't hear that here first thing in the morning. All right, we've got our 6th row. Now we just need the diagonal on the other side, and we are good. Let's see. We're getting there. We're getting progress. I heard, yes, I know. That's not a thing here this morning. Like, that's just not a thing around here. But I'm calm because my son would have been, if it was like a crazy thing going on, he would be jumping out of bed. You would hear sirens go off in my house. if it was a crazy emergency, because my house is outfitted with all the, he's volunteer. So there's actually a siren that goes off in my house. Well, it doesn't go off it goes off in my house because his room is in my house. So it goes off in his room, and it would wake him up and wake. I actually already used to it, so I don't hear it in the middle of the night when it goes off. I'll hear him before I hear the siren clomping down the stairs. So he's not up and out, and he is home. Now, there have been times I've been sewing, and he's actually up through, and I'll get him up. Uh-oh, what's up? This is telling me, okay, there we go. We are doing good. So I have 2 rows ready to be sewed together. Here we go. Oh. A siren in house 4. He is a first responder, so he's a fireman plus first responder. He does the accidents, like on the roads. He's, what is he, lieutenant? I don't know. He's got some position in the fire department, which is volunteer here. We don't have a paid fire department here. And he has this pager that is dialed in right into 911. And when it is an emergency for him, meaning a fire, an accident, a disaster, it actually makes this siren sound, which is very high pitched and annoying. And it's to alert him that if he's available, because he works, but sometimes he does. Sometimes he takes his personal time off or his vacation time to go and tend to some kind of emergency in our, town. Okay, so we have all this. So now we are going to place these before I sew them, because I don't want to sew them. So that's what the siren is. When you can hear it in my house, it actually comes from this 911 pager situation thing. And he's very dedicated. Like, this boy is so dedicated on helping our community. He really is. So yes, we heard a siren, but the big siren is not, maybe someone got a ticket. Though I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but whatever happened wasn't enough that triggered his to go off. He's not the police, so he doesn't have to respond to anything that's a police call. Unless the police ask for backup. That's happened before. All right. So here we are. Why does that look weird? Like, I feel like that. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm just going to put this out just completely, just to make sure all my stuff is right. Yes, it is. All right, so I'm going to take this. That's going to go, that one row. That's the other row. And this is the row that gets this, but I need to put, I'm just going to put this in there just so I know that this belongs there. All right. Oh, now which one is which row? Let me see. I just picked these up. Are you kidding me right now? Maybe this was it. All right. Did you all just saw me do this? What did I just do? Now I've completely, let me see. All right, yes. So this is this row. And that's the other row. Here we are. This is the back and, oh, this what we're looking at is the back. Yes, the front will be where the fringe is. The front will be where the fringe is. All right, so I am going to be sewing these pieces together. And this is the rows. I have 8:18 right now as my time check. And so Pat's been with me. I don't know if Pat's still on here, but she has been with me since I put on my live at 5. I don't even remember. It was really early in the morning. So this row is done, so now we're going to work on the next row. So this is row 5, and 6 is right here. So now my foot was exactly a 1/2 inch on this, on my, what I call dual feed, or that's what Baby Lock calls, did I do that? Yeah, dual feed. You can use masking tape after you use that other thing I showed you, that gauge, for the 1/2 inch. And you can then just do stacks of masking tape so that you can follow along. I would hate to put one of these upside down after going through all that. I'm sure I probably will do it. It's probably gonna happen. It's inevitable. But all right. So now we have that and this. So we have that and we have this. Oh, this is the last row. That's right. That's not that row. I'm like, why is that not matching? It's all good. All right, let's get that last. Then we just have one more row to do, and it is 8:23. All right, so we have that, and we have this, and I want to double check. Always double check. That goes here. Perfect. And this then has to match. Perfect. And now I need to sew this to this. And since these are the sewing by two, we know that we have to make sure when we nest our seams that we're nesting down on here. And then when we adjoin this to the other, we'll be nesting up. The back side will go up instead of down. Now, if you are new to this channel, I would really appreciate you to subscribe if you can. It would help me out quite a bit to keep this going. I'm trying to keep this going, this channel. So now I'm adjoining. So again, just to remind, we are going to back tack quite a bit at the beginning. A lot of bulk. So if your machine can't handle bulk, I wouldn't recommend this. A lot of the antique machines, they can sew through leather, so this goes right through just fine. back tack. All right, we are making progress. Here we are. So this is gonna go to here. I am not going to tack this part just yet because I have one more row and I want to add that final row to it, and then now I have to find that extra, whoops. Okay, so here is, oh no, that's not extra. This is just pieces. Well, we're gonna make do. We are gonna make do. Hi, Anna. It looks like Leanna's going to school in PJs. Not quite. I got some time. I got 8 minutes. 8 minutes to get this one row done. So we're gonna go for it. All right, so we have 8 minutes, and I'm gonna do myself a favor and do this right now. Maybe this will speed up this last row a little bit. You know, honestly, I think I could get away with putting on a pair of black leggings and going to school and calling this a beautiful dress. We can call it a hoodie dress. And the kids would think it's adorable. I mean, come on. I think I could get away with that. That's what I wore when I went to surgery. Oh, that's right. I have to chop a lop 1 inch off of these. These are my ones that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got to chop a lop 1 inch. Yeah, I wore this with leggings and it was all good. Here we are. And we have this. And I made a boo-boo and cut this one way short by, I don't know, maybe 2 inches or so, but we're going to fix that. I'm going to show you how we're going to fix that. We are going to fix that. Okay, here we are. We are going to do some Franken fabric. It's fine. Nobody's going to see this seam that's going to be here. We are going to just put these together. I'm surprised my honey hasn't come up here and said, what in the world is going on? Why are you not in the shower? Even though I did that earlier. I think I got up here at 5:12, so I don't know. I might have just gotten up at 5. Okay, so we have this. I'm going to come run along over here and cut this into the 8.5 by 10. 8.5 by 10 is the size block I need. And what in the world is going on here? Oh, okay. So I have a 1/2 inch seam. I'm going to go ahead and, here we go. Sorry, forgot to take you along with me for the ride. Here we are. I'm going to cut that 1/4 inch. Open this up. Open this up. We are not even going to iron. I'm breaking all kinds of quilty rules. I'm going to come here, go in 10 inches, chop. We're good. We're good to go. 8:31. Anna, I'm oops. I might, it takes me 4 minutes to walk to school. So I might be just putting on a pair of leggings and calling it a day. I wouldn't be the strangest out of sorts. I mean, you know, my hair is up in a bun. I try to make myself presentable. Now, what I will do is, oh, you know, I could also just put on thigh-high boots. That would cover my legs and just walk out of the house with this. No, I'll put on, I don't know, I'll put something on that's, I have clothes out. Jeans and a sweatshirt is what I'm wearing to school. I planned on wearing. It's not going to take me that long to get that on. I don't have to be at school until 9 o'clock. Takes me, again, 4 minutes to get to school. I can't read any of the chat. I want to read the chat so bad. You know what? I think I could go back and read the live chat if I watch it on my computer. Because I'm pretty sure I'm saying off the wall things right now. All right, here we are. Honey made me bacon and eggs yesterday. I don't smell any bacon and eggs this morning. He must be asleep. We're gonna have the last row done. Yes. And all I have to do is on my lunch and break, all I have to do is sew those on. Then I have to sew around the edge. So once this thing is completely sewn, because I won't be able to show you that, around the whole outer edge, I have to sew about, I don't know, I go 3/4 of an inch in and sew around the edge, and then everything just gets snipped, and I'm bringing this with me to snip. So there you go. And then if I see said person, I'll have to hide it. Here we go. We're constructing it. It is 8:36. We got time. And I have to cut all these strings because I'm having a stringy of a time. All right, so I need, this has to go first, and then the pink goes next. So I'm going to have to set this out really quick for me. Pink, blue, this pastry, this one, and the pastry. Okay, so let's line that up and hope I did that right. Here we go. What is the time on there? It says I've been on here for 192 minutes. So for 192 minutes, that is picking the fabric, cutting the fabric, the batting, and putting it together. Nothing, I didn't have anything pre-done. Okay, so I have that. Double check that I did this right. Yep. My last row. The bionic quilter, is that what that says? All right, here we are. Last row. Whew. What are we on? We're at 8:39. My absolute cutoff is 8:45. Like, that's my absolute cutoff. All right, here we are. We are now, so we have to flip this. This has to get flipped up. So here we are, we're going to flip down because I'm joining a third row, that oddball row. Okay. Some of these pins are butter and some of these pins are dull. All right, here we are. Getting this there. Again, we are going to back tack a lot. And then we are going to, I think I'm going to have time. It's 8:41. I think I'm going to have time to be able to at least put this row with the other one. I won't have time, I don't think, to do the edge, but at least I'll have majority of it done. Okay, we're gonna say it is a go. This girl is getting her quilt. And it couldn't go to a nicer kid. All the kids are nice, but you know. All right, we're gonna join this to the other. Here we are. The quilt, we're gonna say it's done. Okay, so I'd like to skip this step on pinning, but I know I will kick myself in the rear by not doing it. So here it goes. We're at 8:42. This is a very long live stream. Well, good. Maybe YouTube will stop telling me I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. When I go onto my stuff, everything has like a thumbs down. All the arrows are down. Everything. Subscribers down. Watch hours down. Content down. This is down. Viewers down. I did get to getting to all your comments. I did wake up. I guess I did wake up a little bit earlier than 5 because I woke up and I was doing comments, and then that's when all of a sudden it hit me that this girl was leaving today. You know. Yes, it hit me. All right, here we go. I'm going to give it another back tack, and here we go. All right. Now we've got the big old quilt. This is the hardest part right now, just getting everything in. It is 8:44. I'm going to do it. Here comes hubby. I hear him. Yes, I know the time. I may be going to school in PJs and boots. I will make it on time for work. Ouch. I just pricked myself with a pin, not the machine. Make sure I did the back tack there. Okay. All right, we're at the end. And I'm back tacking. All right, whew. We did it. But you know what? It is 8:45. Screw it. We are going to be on time for school, but we are going to go ahead and put the stitches around. Okay, so I'm going to look over here, my line. Now I am going to head and back tack, and I'm going to go all the way around. Because you got to see this. I mean, come on. So I open up here. Some people do, some people don't. I open up, I back tack. hope you guys saw that. I don't know how to make it easier. I'm running out of time, so. Again, this is a very healthy, why am I'm not sewing. What? Guess what? Oh, but it just happened. I ran out of bobbin. All right. Are you even seeing? I'm sorry. Okay, it's 8:47. 8:50. I have. Oops. Ah! It's all right. I hit the wrong button. I was supposed to hit the back button, but that's good. We're good. All right, I have to go. I did 2 sides. I'll come back at lunch. I'm going to show you a quick peek because by the time I go downstairs, I got 5 minutes to put on my other clothes and walk out the door. Oops. So here it is. We did this morning. We did this together if you were on the live earlier. It's done. Just needs to be ragged. Everyone have a wonderful day. I'll read everybody's comments later. Take care. Bye.